So what we're going to take a quick look at today is a little video regarding Monica. And she done a cameo video and it's gone out there. Obviously people have found it and it's now gone out. But what we're going to take a little look at is the actual video. It's kind of an interesting one, so what I'll do, I'll let it play and then we'll talk about it.
I just can't wait to get out of my house and see people in real life again. I was just at the studio at Okratron with one of my friends, Donald, who was engineering, and they're very cautious about making sure everybody is, you wear gloves and a mask and everything's cleaned up, and it's fantastic. But at the same time, I only had 4 cues, 4 lines. It literally should have taken 15 minutes, and I was there for an hour just because Donald and I were so happy to see each other and talk. It's like, oh my gosh, you're not my significant other who I see every day, all day. Oh wow, you're a different person. So it's nice to speak to you guys, even if it is just me speaking into a phone. It's nice to speak with you, Sammy, and thank you for reaching out, especially during this time. I'm kind of sitting around in between my home sessions going, what do I do? I'm so used to running around like a chicken with my head cut off, and now I'm just kind of chilling with my cat, who's luckily very quiet right now. He was a little yelly earlier.
There we go. As you can see, she is saying about that she is actually going to Chris Sabat's studio, so Okratron 5000, and she's doing a few lines of dubbing and everything else, which, first of all, I am glad to see that what she's saying about the studio, that they're taking all the precautions necessary, because I think that's great, because otherwise, if they're not, then that's a little bit stupid, because obviously just going out anywhere and, nothing's clean, gloves or whatever, anyone could be touching those mics and buttons in the booth and everything. But I'm actually glad to see that people are actually taking care of it. But what she said about Ron is the funniest part for me, and again, it's going to sound really funny, this is, because I actually agree 100% with her about her other half. She's literally like, I just want to see anyone else apart from my significant other, because, again, you are stuck indoors. But for someone who, because by the looks of things, she does actually have a nice house. She doesn't, it seems like a nice house, nice area she lives in, all this kind of stuff. And coming from someone who lives in the UK, if I had the weather that she has there in Texas, I would mostly be outside in it nearly all the time, because in the garden or whatever, catching some rays, she looks like she should actually get some vitamin D, because her skin actually looks whiter than mine, and I haven't got a tan at all. But it's funny to see that she's still in these videos she's putting out there regarding Ron. She's like, I want to see anyone else, I want to talk to anyone else but him. And when I done a video regarding one of the cameo videos she's done a long time ago, a lot of people in the comment section were like, no, I love my husband, I love my boyfriend, girlfriend, I can spend all day with them, I never get bored of them, and I just want to be around them all the time, and that's nice to see. And there was one person in particular, I'm not going to say their name, but they said they were with their partner for coming on, I think it was 9 or 12 years, and they're like, I still love him, I still love being around him, this time together has been amazing. So when you see someone like Monica who is saying, she is engaged as well, to remember, that they're like, yeah, I just want to see anyone else but him. I just find that hysterical. Because it's like, well, do you actually really, do you actually love him that much then to marry him? Because if you get married and say something happens to you or something happens to Ron, God forbid it does, because I'm not that kind of person. Ron, maybe. But if anything happens and you got to look after the other person, how are you going to cope? If this is what you're like on only a month and a half to 2 month lockdown, what are you going to be like when you actually have to care for the other person? Yeah. And see, I want to bring up one other thing before. It's only going to be a little short video, this one. And it's regarding the actual chat she was doing with a few other people the other day. And Ron just had to get his head in there. He just had to get his head in the camera, and he just had to literally show to people, yeah, she's mine. Yeah, I'm this, I'm that. And he actively told these people what his life in the between the sheets is with her. And you could even see Monica. She was like, what the hell are you saying? She's like, shaking her head no and doing all of this. And that just goes to show that she's not comfortable with the way Ron speaks to certain people or whoever about their private life. Which again, I totally understand. I'm on his side for that, because he shouldn't be going around saying rubbish like that, But again, no, this is Ron Toye we're talking about. If you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell for future updates, and I'll see all you lovely people soon.